According to a report from USA Today, hackers have been making reservations at fake destination rental properties through victims' Airbnb accounts. Now, it's all over the globe. What's worse is that these accounts are compromised and altered with personal information that's useful for password resets, and then it's deleted by the hackers. So basically, here's the deal, is that if you have an Airbnb account, make sure that you are securing the account with a password. And if you are an Airbnb host, make sure that you're double checking everything, because this time of year, these scams are really, really popular. You want to stay right where you are, because coming up in just a few moments, we have our digital life hack tips. It's all about, we're going to put Alexa to work and make her earn her keep. But before we get to that, Nancy is on the line for us. Hello there, Nancy. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Tim.
Welcome. What's going on?
It's a pleasure to talk to you.
Well, thank you.
I'm calling for help, actually. Not tech-savvy or computer-savvy person. I'm, after being an Army infantry wife for over 30 years, I am looking for a platform for a program that I've seen in action, actually, and saw very positive response from it, to actually put out to Army wives, available to Army wives, but the more I thought about it, I guess it really should be military-wide, mainly anonymous.
So this is an anonymous forum for military wives?
Yes, and it's basically what's called anonymous secrets, and what it's open to is everyone who is holding something, I guess, because psychologically I've seen it in action, and it actually does work. But it's something that someone's held on to for so many years. After doing it for 30 years, I can say I've seen it, I've heard it, it's out there, and some people just need to let go of it.
So, I mean, a secret can be anything, right?
Oh, yeah, anything.
Why do you think that there's a need for an anonymous forum for military wives?
The military has programs for, our statistics are really high for sexual assault, suicide. Anyone can read them in the paper at any time and see them on the news. But they need some, I think it seems to be helpful to give them something else. They need an outlet. They need maybe just something.
Just somebody to talk to, or somebody just to say, this is what happened to me, and...
yeah, and they write it down, and they just ship it. Or they post it, and they ship it.
Okay, I'll tell you, there is a, not for military specific, but there is a site called postsecret.com.
Exactly.
And yes, so you're familiar with it. It's all done on postcards.
Yes, exactly. And that's exactly where I saw it to be so successful.
And simply because if you want to be anonymous on the internet, Nancy, you can't.
No, that's true.
I mean, there's really no way for you to put something on and not have it directly tied directly back to you, because
somebody.
Yeah, I mean, because of IP numbers and servers and mail, and I mean, you know, and I don't think it's been incredibly difficult to set that up, like that postsecret.com website, because this guy's in Laguna Beach, California. You mail him a postcard, he gets so many, and then he will scan them and then post them up on the site.
Right.
And I've seen recently, I was over there because I was thinking about doing something about it with a USA Today column, and I saw a postcard from a woman who said, you know, I'm 51 years old, and I gave you up for adoption when I was 14, and I hope you're having a great life. You know, that's a secret, right?
Yeah.
There was another one where somebody did talk about sexual assault. There was one where somebody said, you know, I'm embarrassed that my sister is part of my family. A lot of times the secrets are pretty tough to look at, right? But if you were looking to set something up, and I commend you, I mean, because this is a big project. This isn't something easy, is that, you know, you can register a domain. Like you said, you know, you weren't tech savvy, but you come up with a domain, and then you can register that domain. It costs you like $10. or you don't do it for 2 years. I always tell people do it for 2 years because 1 year, it might take you 3 or 6 months to even get it just up and running. Right?
Yeah.
And then you can have it, you can find a template either at GoDaddy, Wix, or Squarespace, and just fill in the blanks. You don't need anything extensive. You don't need an HTML programming degree in order to make this happen.
Okay.
I mean, it's as simple as, do you remember, have you ever used Microsoft Word templates?
No. See, that's where I need the...
Okay, basically what it is, it's a fill in the blank. Okay. So it'll say, put your information here on how to contact you. Put your information here on where to mail the postcard. Okay.
Right.
Put a picture here that represents what your page is going to be about. And so what you might want to do just to spark some creativity is that, head over to Wix.com, that's W-I-X, or Squarespace, or GoDaddy, and look at their templates. And you'll see some are really elaborate and they're set up for e-commerce, which is definitely something that you don't need. I would look at a website that was geared for a professional photographer.
Okay.
And so if you look at their webpage, it's geared towards showing photos, which essentially that's what a postcard will be when you scan it in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as far as a scanner, do you need a scanner? You can use your camera, on your phone to take a picture and put it in there. But another thing that I might challenge you just if you are thinking about doing this is to start something first using a Facebook group. Are you on Facebook?
No, I am not.
Okay. Why aren't you on Facebook?
I happen to work for a company that didn't allow us to be on Facebook at the time.
I was just wondering.
Yeah.
Because not too many people don't have a Facebook account.
No, I know. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. There's Nancy. She's that one person. Nancy, she's the one that doesn't have the Facebook account. Is that you might just want to open a Facebook account now because you said you used to work for a company, and